Hey everybody, welcome back. We're looking at a new knife for 2020 from Benchmade Knife Company. This is the Presidio II. It's the 570-1. It's new for the lineup in 2020. Now, what do you get inside the box? This is a black class knife from Benchmade. You get your microfiber cleaning cloth and knife bag, usual books and ish, and a padded box. Thanks to Flossie. Let's file this to the side. Now, let's take a look at this workhorse of a knife. Now, this one's the full-size version of the Presidio II. You have all your upgrades. You have full steel liners. Man, just look at that really quick. You have a really nice, fine stone wash to the blade, which you can still see some of the grind lines. To me, it's gorgeous. I really like this stone wash. Does show a little bit of fingerprints, but you have your Parkerized deep carry clip. And the biggest thing of all this year is the CF Elite, Carbon Fiber Elite scales. Now, if you can see, they have just a little bit of kind of like a frosting to them. A sparkle, a speckle, a shimmer. But yeah, so let's compare it. This is a Presidio, a mini Presidio 2 from this last year that I picked up. And this is the anodized, or not anodized, but the coated aluminum. So you can see in the top one, let's bring it a little closer. This is your black aluminum, and this is your CF Elite. Now, they are going to make a mini Presidio 2 that will come out in the next couple weeks. You'll see a review on that, and I'll compare them both. But you can see kind of your difference just in color right there between the two. Now, your aluminum on this one, it's gonna, it's got a kind of a little bit of a chalky feel to it, but it will, like all aluminum, it will mar up a little bit. It will show some wear. Now, I don't know on these if they're going to show much wear. So this one's going straight to work. I'm going to put it to use, and we're going to test this thing out because to me, I have a large glove size hand. I can get all fingers on there. And it's, got a nice flat spot right here for your thumb. And just, look at the clip point on that. It's gorgeous. So, to me, this one's ready to work. It's ready to go make some magic happen. So, you got S30V blade, Parkerized deep carry clip. You got your barrel spacers. You got your milled out liners, full stainless steel liners. So all your strength and rigidity's there. I was talking with John Diasis at SHOT Show. We were talking about some of the Carbon Fiber Elite scales coming out and kind of the mix that they did just to get these to where they wanted it to be for strength, rigidity. It's pretty amazing stuff. So I'm excited to see these come out. I'm excited to see the different lines they put them on. Now, you've probably seen them. Also, I had them on my bug out, the new 535 BK-2. So these are kind of the same exact CF Elite ones from the bug out version. Yeah, much more rigid than the others. Just the standard FRN. So anyways, let's take a look at this right here. Let's compare it to a couple other knives while we go over some of the stats. And like I said, this one, well, I haven't said the price yet. Now, this one retails for $155. You can get it from other knife retailers for a little less, which is great. Let's see. Blade length itself, 3.72 inches. Let me get that out of the side here. So you got your overall blade length, 3.72 inches. Your blade thickness is 0.124. So it's a pretty thick knife itself. Overall length, 8.72 inches. Closed, 5 inches closed. So it's going to be a bigger knife anyways. Your weight on this one's going to be 4.97. You got that satin finish, kind of a light stone wash to it. We talked about the CPM S30V already. Got your dual thumb studs, access lock. It's got your deep pocket Parkerized clip for right or left-handed tip-up carry. So that's pretty awesome. And of course, we wouldn't be without having the lanyard hole for the lanyard fans. Now this also works for, this being more of a work knife. If you needed to tie your knife off, you're working on scaffolding or things like that, or a lift, those things come into play. So I see how those can be useful. I know in the past I was kind of like, man, why do so many people use lanyards? I'm not a huge lanyard fan, but then I started thinking about some of the practical uses why people use lanyards, get better grip on things, and I'm like, gotcha, totally makes sense. Now let's compare this to a few knives that we know already. We're going to do a full-size Benchmade Griptilian. We're going to go pivot to pivot. So you can see just how much larger this is than a full-size Benchmade Griptilian. Just going to give you that extra strength, that extra cutting edge, that extra thickness of the knife. I'm sold. Like I said, this one's already going to work with me. So I've already used it for a couple days, so you can tell it, all I did was wipe the blade off. We're good to go. Now this is the Benchmade Super Freak, or the 560 BK-1, I think is the official number of it. So you can see how much larger the handle is going to be. Your blade is going to be just about the same in length. It does have some red thumb studs that I put on there, and thanks to my friend Adrian. I will maybe have to put some color on this one. I was thinking maybe blue thumb studs, or even maybe red or something cool like that. So something with a little bit of pop, a little bit of flair. And let's compare it to some smaller knives just so you can get an idea. Let's do a Benchmade Bug Out. So there's Benchmade Bug Out. You can see the size difference there. And let's do one other one. I don't know if we did this one side by side, but this is the Mini Presidio II. So you can see the size difference between the two. My large size glove hand, the Mini fits perfect. So I'll probably be getting a Mini as well, just to compare these as well, and put them both to work, because I really love that new CF Elite handle material. So anyways, what are your guys' thoughts on this? Are you guys ready for a powerhouse work knife? You're just shy of 5 ounces, but let's look really quick, actually, if you guys don't mind. I'm going to look at the actual weight of this one and compare it to a few of those others. So 4.99, 4.97 was on the paperwork. Your full-size Benchmade Griptilian, a little over 4 ounces. Benchmade Super Freak, your 4.28. So it's going to be a little heavier than those. Let's do the Mini with the aluminum scales. Those are the aluminum. Those are coming in just 3.99, so just an ounce lighter than this one, this full-size one. So anyways, you guys, I'm really digging this. Sorry. So much so I'm throwing my camera around here. Let's move this back, be a little more polite to you guys. So anyways, yeah, so this one for me, it's a work knife. It's going to be something that, if you needed to baton through something with it, they say it would do away with the warranty, but you can get some prying going on with this. So I see this useful in a lot of applications. So, there's no glass breaker, there's no other things to worry about, just a standard knife, access lock, right or left-handed, and I want to see how these scales hold up. So I'm going to put them through some tests. We're going to use some chemicals on them. We're going to use some other things on them, and we're just going to see how they hold up. So look forward to that in the next month. I will report back with some of those videos kind of compiled together, and we'll do a status update once we get the Mini as well. So anyways, you guys are fabulous. If you like what you're seeing here, hit the subscribe button down below, hit that like button, leave me a comment, let me know what you think about this full-size Presidio, the 570-1, the Presidio II from Benchmade. Do something kind for someone. You guys have been fantastic. Thanks again for all your support, and take care.